Johnny Stoughton here for IrishBoxing.com with Luke Keeler. Back at Diva.
Back in the old house, yeah. Few scraps in here. But
Was it you that brought the Irish title here, was it? Did you, when you won the Irish?
I thought.
No, but did you bring it into Diva? No.
No, it didn't.
Was that not you? No. Who was that then?
Definitely not me.
It's definitely someone else, St. Matthews.
Was it?
Yeah.
Robbie Money went into town with the Irish.
Town was I thought it was
Jesus
Diva.
Christ, no, pretty belt down. Not that bad, Johnny.
But yeah, just on this show, like actually, it's good to have an old school top table there again. Was it nice to even have that feel of a presser?
It was good, yeah. So, do you know what? It feels like it's the start of something, doesn't it? Like, say we'll get momentum. The show is already sold out. I think it's a sold out to get more off them. So people are starting with boxing only they need it, you know, they want it. So much more the goals, you know, goes well.
Are you teaming up with Jay, or is this just a once-off? Or?
At the moment, it's just a once-off, and see, but he's talking about other fights and shows. So it's just about fighting and getting momentum, Johnny. You know how hard it is to get regular shows. So see how it goes, yeah.
And the 16th, like I'm thinking, like everyone was sort of deflated after that one kind of went through, and I don't know where you were at, like, because you were coming back, and are you used to like this is boxing? I've been here before, or what way did it hit you?
Do you know what? Yeah, it
was the comeback nearly off? No,
the comeback wasn't off. No, because I felt good. Yeah, I felt really good. Like it was kind of get back training and see how I feel. It was actually a man, McElhaney Promotions, kind of approached me. He ran the show, and I just couldn't commit to it. And I just said, I'll see how I feel. I get back training, and I did feel great, and I do feel great. So it's another run for me, you know. It'll be another run for me. So thank God Jay pulled out the show, you know, short notice to keep the momentum, because you know yourself with Christmas and there wasn't a date, you get this illusion, which happens to all the lads, and there's a lot of pros in Ireland and they're not getting chances. So touch wood, you can get momentum, you know.
Yeah, and what sort of level are you coming back on this then? Are you looking at
just a decent journeyman, a good journeyman? I turned down a couple of ones that weren't great. I want to get a decent one. Sparring well. Sparring Fergus Quinn twice this week. He's a good come forward fighter.
It's good work.
He's a good tough work, but I'm genuinely feeling good, like, you know, and feel like I can be better than even I was, you know.
You feel you can improve,
yeah, like to be honest, when I came back, I said until I train I won't know, but genuinely I feel fresh. Like I didn't have a hard career, you know. I didn't have a hard amateur career. I don't feel too bad, not too punchy hard, yeah. So no, I am excited.
And then what happens? Like, it's this one, and is it back into a big one? Is there talks of anything? Like, are you looking at December the 2nd?
Yeah, maybe an 8-round. I don't think December the 2nd. They were talking about that with Conor Coyle. He said he's different plans. So
is that gone now then?
That's gone, yeah. Well, at the minute it's gone. But I just want to get this one out of the way. Maybe an 8-rounder. But after this one, I'm like, because I was out this long, I will take a couple of fights and then big fights. You know what I mean?
So you're going to have a little bit of a run on it before you look at them?
Probably one more 8-rounder, yeah.
What about the domestic scene? Would you? I don't know, at super middleweight, like they're both kicking. Are you above that a little bit, or are you?
Like, I'd look at it for the likes of Jason Quigley or Conor Coyle, but the lads coming up, I don't really have. You have to be up for it, don't you? I don't have an interest. But the plan, Johnny, is like, I like that IBO belt, you know.
Right, that's the one now, is it?
You know, I'm not getting carried away myself and saying I'm going to be a world champion, but that belt is getting more recognised. That would be nice, and one that can be made, I think, you know.
Have you looked into making that?
Even Jay was talking to people, and McElhaney Promotions was talking to people. He's planning on going again. I know the show fell apart, but I believe he's interested in running shows as well. So I think that is the way, and just.
And that doesn't need a Conor Coyle, or they're not like.
I don't think so. No.
You can do it your own route.
I don't think so. But it needs a good name to sell. Like, no point just.
Would that be in Dublin then as well?
Dublin, yeah. So, like, we were starved of boxing, weren't we?
Big time, yeah. It's mad, yeah. You had a decent era, and then it kind of went quiet, and now you're.
Well, even the decent era was just 1 or 2 shows.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Selling tickets. Now it's kind of, I feel like there's a bit of momentum, and there wasn't many fighters, was there, Johnny? Like, there wasn't as many Irish versus Irish to be matched. I think they have Jay has a setup now where he can sell and do well, like, you know.
And you can benefit off it.
and I can get a couple of fights, and then like I see Mick Conlon then is doing a co-promotion with him, and he might need someone up there. Like it can change, can't they? You can get offered fights. Boxing's funny, you know. You can get like things can change quickly. One win, like Quigley got one win, and he fought that Mexican guy, didn't he? In America. So
or the Puerto Rican,
yeah, that guy. So when he done okay of it, I don't know what his plan is. That's the one I always wanted.
Is there any talk of that? Like it.
Not really. It was offered again for Keys, and it's kind of I don't know whether he's
Hearn offered it or
no, but it was just talk of it. Kind of that'd be one that could be made, but. I don't know what his plans. He's probably semi-retired like himself. That's one I'd love to be in the amateurs. Them kind of fights, and then I'm not hanging around. Like.
But the Quigley fight is one always talked about. But it's like, can you tell us like what's the block there then, or is there a block, or is it just timing?
It has to be timing and fights and shows, and someone like sure he wants to be paid. It has to be a decent show, like.
And has anyone offered it for a decent show?
It was talked about for the first KE fight, I think. The month before, and then I don't know. He went and took the fight in America then, didn't he? So I don't know where it could have been made. But look, I think it's one that generates interest and could happen, you know.
Is that a call out?
Yeah, it's insane. A long time, wasn't it? Call out. But look, it's just boxing. He'd probably be up in another big fight, you know. It's just funny. It has to land, doesn't it, that way? So touch wood.
But you like if that doesn't happen, it's not the be end and end all, is it?
No, I think between Jay Bourne and hopefully McElhaney, he had great plans for himself. He was back in the shows, had great plans, same as Jay. So between the two of them, we don't actually need Eddie Hearn or BT Sports, and I could get that belt and ride off into the sunset. We're not trinket, you know.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Luke.
Thanks,
Always
man,
a time.
Johnny. Yeah, thanks.
Mind yourself. Go on.